politics is a nasty thing. The vitriol that the Republicans on Fox News and the Democrats on MSNBC throw at each other make it hard for anybody who decides to run for office to think about it. I mean, they dig up the worst dirt that even the most remote relative of yours has even possibly done. And then you got to raise hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars, to monopolize the airwaves, to put out your view so that the other guy doesn't have a chance to put his view out. But of course it's all wrapped up in a pretty blue or red package, so people are free to have the illusion of choice. But our country has been monopolized by a two-party system that seems to work well, but under current campaign funding really only represents the value of the biggest donors. I'm not picking on just the Democrats here, but also the Republicans. They're much to blame for the legislative slide, going to the will of our corporations as opposed to the needs of the people. I don't know about you in particular, but I'm sick of the two-party process. A lot of people in America are. The biggest poll says right now about 60% of Americans are sick of the two-party system. Fortunately, since the Constitution was written, there is a way for us to eliminate the problem with our two-party system, and that's to vote for a third party. I'm running for office myself. I'm declaring my candidacy for the 6th Congressional Representative seat in Ohio. I'm willing to admit my faults. I'm also willing to not take a dollar from corporate interests, unlike my competition. The Republican or Democrat do not see the moral value that they can't serve two masters. It's a moral choice that I've made, and neither Democrat or Republican will make. For those of you who believe in an underdog, I am the underdog in this race. America used to root for the underdog because that's who we were. We were a nation of underdogs. Millions of people coming from different countries to this land of opportunity, looking for betterment of themselves and their families. Voters want to see someone go to Washington who's going to bring back reason and common sense to the government. Cutting spending, reducing the power of our federal government has over America, bringing back our freedoms, bringing back innovation, progressing, and cutting through the partisan rancor to bring back compromise and cooperation in our government. From now until Election Day, I'll be putting videos out on this channel and others presenting my position on various issues. I don't expect the mainstream media to cover my campaign. When I met George Carlin, he told me TV is all about selling hot dogs and pickup trucks. I don't have any hot dog or pickup truck companies sponsor me, so I don't expect anybody, Fox, MSNBC, NBC, ABC, CNN, none of them will cover my campaign. That's why I depend on you, the individual. I want individuals to share my videos on YouTube, on Facebook, on Google+, on Twitter, every social media platform that you can think of. We have to work together to get our message out. And our message is we need to change Washington, D.C. And that's what really makes my campaign different from the Democrat and the Republican. I am going to represent individuals. I will not accept any donations from corporations. I'll be representing the people who work 40+ hours a week and can't afford to buy a new water heater, or go on vacation, or buy braces for their daughter. The people who donate to my campaign are the ones who want to see an end to the bailout of Wall Street and more help from Main Street. OhioForLambert.com. If you're one of those people, please donate to my campaign. Check out the website. Get yard signs, t-shirts, buttons to show your support for an honest American who wants to bring honesty and responsibility back to American government. I appreciate your donation, but your vote is much more valuable. May 6th is the primary. Ask for a green ballot. November 4th is the general election. I appreciate you. I'm Dennis Lambert, and I approve this message. On May 6th, for the 6th District, vote for me, Dennis Lambert. And when you grab that Green Party ballot, vote for Anita Rios for governor and Bob Fitrakis for lieutenant governor. Write those candidates in on your ballot for governor and lieutenant governor. Anita Rios, Bob Fitrakis. Thank you for supporting democracy.